Welcome back, soccer fans, to the second part of Bluelock, which offers more fancy footwork and more dribbling action with our star player finally evolving. But first, closed-eyed Kuon has showed his sneaky true colors. If you don't remember, go watch the first part, then come straight back. These team members hate him now, but they have better things to focus on, like the quirky twins who know everyone's abilities. Especially Shigeri, who was their high school mate turned overnight soccer genius. Thanks to his lightning speed, he was a prodigy, until one day, our boy, daydreaming about future success, takes a nasty tumble, an ACL tear, sidelining him with fears that another injury could end his soccer dreams for good. After a long recovery, Shigeri started playing again, but the twins made it their life's mission to demoralize him to the extent that he was afraid of playing. Burdened by trauma, Shigeri awaits defeat to quit soccer, yet Isagi and the team fiercely compete to win. Isagi, with determination blazing in his eyes, charges with the ball but is abruptly halted face-plant to the ground. Ball hog! But doesn't falter. Urged on by the goalie, Isagi and Raichi relentlessly pursue the ball, leaving Shigeri puzzled by their indomitable spirit. Idiots.
Get the ball! Wake up!
Get out of my way!
Hey, screw you. Why try so hard, huh? Just give up.
Shigeri, filled with many emotions, gets ignited by Isagi's passionate flames. Isagi senses another flame and kicks the ball to seemingly no one. Shigeri suddenly becomes Usain Bolt, revealing his superpower and overtaking everyone coming at him. With only seconds to spare, he passes the ball to himself. And one nudge later, goal! Match ends in a draw, and as Team Z cheers, Kuon gets beaten by the twins for keeping information from them. But later, Kuon doesn't give up and tries to bribe their next opponent, Team V. We meet Santetsu, the self-claimed genius, Ryo, the rich brat who thinks he can have anything, and Nagi, a boy who thinks soccer and everything on this planet is a hassle, who's also Ryo's biggest asset. They are the strongest players of Team V, firmly declining weak Kuon's lame deal. Team Z still hasn't forgiven Kuon for the betrayal and is ready to thrash him at any moment. But Kuon is still the team's top scorer and has plans of advancing even if he doesn't help during the next match. However, Kunigami challenges him and declares he'll beat Kuon's score. Just then, Ego, shows up and tells them only top-ranking players will survive in Bluelock. And even though he cheated, Kuon stands on top, which makes him happy, but not for long.
As a striker, Kuon, you're the lowest of the lowest of the low. But then again, you're all worthless crap. Every goal you've received was based on sheer luck. Pathetic. You must create a formula for reproducing your own signature goal. If you can't do that, especially when betraying your team, well, you're trash. End of story.
So the next day, Isagi, on a quest to unlock the secret goal equation, gets a warm welcome from Baro via a soccer ball facial. Undeterred, he asks Baro for scoring tips, only to be roped into a trio of one-on-one losses. But Isagi's not just eating grass, nah, he's studying Baro's moves. In the end, it turns out Isagi miscalculated, and Baro's skills stretch farther than expected. A true soccer champion. With only 20 hours till the last game, Isagi and the others are left sleepless and scared. But Isagi pumps them up. Fear is essential to growing. They arrive at the field confident. Team Z's marketing plan starts strong, but then Nagi flips his beast mode on, sending Team Z into a panic. It's fine though. Isagi is confident in their team strategies. Oh, but never mind. Nagi is crushing them. Even Shigeri has competition. That self-claimed genius can run faster. What? But wait, Bachira is all fired up even after a 3-0 score. There's no need to give up. Gotta push past your limits. Using his own ultra-fast leg moves and unconventional methods, he overtakes Ryo and Santetsu and scores the team's first goal. This fires up others to push past their limits and evolve their formulas by trying new moves. They begin the game by preventing Ryo from passing the ball to Nagi, even if it means Connie boy Igarashi has to use his face. Tension builds as Kunigami has the ball, and Isagi Isagi encourages him to shoot from outside his normal 28-meter range, earning them their second goal with a last-minute spin. The half ends 3-2. Second half kicks off, and Team Z's pushing hard. Isagi, lost in thought, practically hands the ball to Team V. Nagi's inefficient and stupid jab somehow flicks Isagi's switch, making him realize what he's been missing. He just needs to take action. After all, with all that spatial intelligence, he can easily find a good spot to take a shot. Team Z figures out Ryo's playing second fiddle to Nagi, leading to Ryo's frustration and a yellow card for elbowing Raichi. The ball finds its way to Santetsu. Shigiri proves he's the long-range speedster, pulling off a slick self-pass to outpace Santetsu and bags Team Z's third goal. Finally tied! Kuon's fuming because Team Z's outdoing themselves, taking on the top dogs with only 10 players. He snaps at Ryo for slacking, prompting Ryo to toss him a curse. Ryo feels trapped, at war with himself since he's useless without Nagi's help. And when Nagi sees his pale expression, he decides to act on his own. He encourages Ryo to pass the ball to him, shocking everybody. This guy's got Bachira's dribbling skills. What the heck? Nagi, surprised by his own bold moves, experiences an epiphany amidst the game's fervor, igniting a newfound soccer curiosity. Leveraging his trapping skill, he smacks the ball into the net. With only 15 minutes on the clock, Raichi's call to switch from defense to offense energizes Team Z, launching their attack. They block the ball from Nagi, setting Zantetsu and Shigiri up for a rematch. A quick play from Isagi leads to a shot by Pinky that hits the post, rebounding to Gagamaru. His attempt is thwarted by Ryo's bicycle flick. The ball then finds Kunigami, who transforms into a scoring beast. Go! Just like Isagi scripted in his mind, Isagi's eyes are future-telling orbs, letting him preview match highlights before they happen, seeing a wave of attacks and allowing him to formulate his equation. What's Kuon up to? He's probably pretty pissed. Kuon, once a team dreamer turned soloist after finding himself amidst casual players, had given up on teamwork. Yet, witnessing Isagi's attempt to read Nagi, who unpredictably outmaneuvers and controls the game, stirs something in Kuon's resolve. Team Z's hopes start to crumble until Kuon bursts in, heroically tackling Nagi. Red card! He's out! And will no longer move on if Team Z loses, marking his first noble act after his villain era. Kuon's surprise play gives Team Z a glimmer of hope. Before walking off the field, Kuon asks them to win the game. With just 3 minutes left and a free kick at stake, Lemon predicts Ryo's pride will lead him to shoot instead of passing. His guess is spot on as he blocks Ryo's attempt, but Santetsu quickly rebounds, only for Raichi to intercept. The ball then finds Nagi, raising tensions. Despite a 3-player blockade, Nagi goes for a soft shot, which nearly scores until Gagamaru, the unexpected savior, diverts the ball to Isagi. Team Z is a goal away from victory. Isagi, feeling the win, sends the ball to Bachira, but when the other team player stops Bachira at the cost of a foul, Isagi instructs to get the ball to Pinky, who, with blazing speed, loops it back to Isagi. Surprise! He's just a decoy. As Isagi aims for Kunigami for the clincher, Zantetsu intervenes, but Bachira seizes the moment. Isagi telepathically urges Bachira for the pass, and miraculously, Bachira complies. The goal looks achievable, but it cannot play out as smoothly now, can it? Of course not! Isagi feels an aura behind him, and sure enough, it's Nagi. Isagi suddenly goes blank and can't think of a strategy, and then it hits him. The final piece of the puzzle, something that doesn't give anybody time to catch up to the future he's in. His direct shot. No trapping the ball, no wasting time, just shoot! Goal! While everyone is celebrating, Raichi offers to Kuon to celebrate with them. And now they're even. Ha! After the first selection, Team Z celebrates their collective advancement. During a drink run, Isagi and Bachira encounter Nico, the crying boy, who credits Isagi for his perseverance in bluelock and vows a future victory. Isagi accepts the challenge, sparking a competitive growl from Nico. Returning with drinks, the pair finds their teammates peacefully asleep, basking in a rare glow of contentment. Starting the next day, the team begins intense physical conditioning, with Ego banning ball contact and introducing VR training. Ooh, fancy. For that, they need to undergo every possible hardcore exercise for a crazy amount of time. So by the time they have their meal, some of the players' souls have already left their bodies. This goes on for 10 days, after which the first selection is finally done. Players from all buildings gather, only for Ego to reveal that buildings 1 through 4 are fictitious, leaving only building 5 as the real deal. This revelation shocks everyone, as they realize they've been competing with the top players all along, a tactic designed by Ego to break and then build their confidence. The second selection involves 5 challenging stages, all of which must be cleared to advance. Successful players will then join a training camp alongside the world's elite, handpicked by Ego. The catch? Enter through the door solo, meaning you can't count on your team to help you in this selection. Nobody is willing to go first, until Ren Natoshi easily struts his stuff before heading through a door, leaving everyone gobsmacked. Team Z suddenly feels ready to take up the challenge, and after hurdling and promising to meet each other on the other side of the door, Isagi steps inside, full of confidence, ready to see what challenge awaits him in the next episode. With that, thanks for watching, folks. Get ready for the next one by kicking a ball into that subscribe button. Oh, and don't forget to hit that bell with your forehead. See ya later.